Hey you guys. Alright, so I'm going to try to give my pointers that I've come to realize just from going to college at a young age for dyslexics who are in high school or going into college. Now, I'm not at college age yet, but I am going to college. So I don't know if these will apply to everyone, but they've certainly helped me and I thought I'd share. Why not? Okay, first off, before you do anything else, before you mess around with um, trying to get accommodation, well, you can, but like, from my experience, if you're in college, you need legal proof. So you need to get identified by someone who has a degree or certified to identify dyslexics. Dyslexics. It could be a psychologist or um, someone who specializes in identification of learning disabilities. Whatever you can find, just try to get identified, get it on paper, because you'll need that before they'll give you accommodations. Then you want to get accommodations. I'm pretty sure high schools give accommodations. I'm not sure about younger grades, but I know high schools and colleges. Pretty sure high schools. I know colleges give accommodations. So then you'll want to go and get accommodations. To the college I went to talk to a counselor and advisor and people about my classes and schedule. Did all that. So you'll talk to them, tell them your needs, and then they'll try to find the accommodations that will work best for you. Try to make sure you get those accommodations. So, after you do that, and you're in your classes, what I would recommend is communicating with your professor. You really need to do that, or teacher. You really need to communicate with them, build a relationship. You're not a teacher's pet. You just have needs, and you need to talk with the professor and communicate those needs to them. Okay? Okay. So, talk to the professor. Tell them issues, stuff like that. Communicate what your needs are. And don't expect the professor to do everything for you. You're going to have to do it yourself, but they will at least know that you have your needs, okay? I mean, it depends on the professor. Some professors are like, I'm not going to help you. You're just, that's what the legal stuff is for. Then you can say, well, you have to help me. It's the law. But okay. Anyways, talk to your professors. Now, what I do so that my professors don't have the wrong responsibility, because it's college, your professors aren't in charge of your education. So what I do is I record lectures, especially English and history, because those are the two things that I really struggle with. Math, I can learn. I have trouble with it, especially word problems, but I can learn. So I have to, I don't have to. I prefer to record history. I really struggle with that, and then I can take notes after class, because the way my brain processes, I can't take notes and absorb information at the same time. So, after you communicate with your professor, the school will probably give you like an accommodation sheet to give them so they'll know what they're legally obligated. Some professors are nice and will give you like extra stuff if you say, oh, I really suck at this. What are your suggestions? Talk to them. They're there to help you learn. Okay? And make time to study before class. I've had to do this. I don't know if it's because I'm an overachiever, but I have to study before class or else I will be not doing well. I don't know. So study. Also, I mean, that's a no-brainer, but sometimes people are like, oh, I'll just do that homework in class. But I don't know. If I try to do homework in class, I won't understand, or I won't remember the lecture. So I don't do that. And it's always good as a dyslexic, like, it gives you a better rep, I guess. If you come prepared, then the teacher will be like, oh, they're actually smart, they're actually trying, they're not just using their learning disability as a crutch, you know? Okay. The most important tip, I think, that I'm still trying to put into place: find leisure time. You need to have a balance, okay? Even though we're like, because of my dyslexia at least, I spend at least an hour more than my classmates. And I know this because I have a twin brother, and he is in a lot of my same classes. I spend at least more than an hour studying because that's how long it takes me to absorb the material. So the class load will be intense, even if for people without dyslexia it just be kind of normal. So you need to find something to do to relax. I draw and dance and cook because I like doing that. But it's important to find a balance, even with the amount of studying. So, yes. Try to find something that you like. I know a lot of dyslexics like to draw, so find time to draw. Also, if you still live with your parents and you have really nice parents, see if they would be willing to read your textbooks to you. I know that sounds like really needy and all, but the textbook material gets really hard, and it can be really hard to keep up with it because the reading level is higher. So see if your parents will read to you, because my mom reads a history book to me, and it's really helped. So yeah, those are my tips for college or high school. And sorry this was kind of a rambly, super long video, but hope it helped in some way. I probably should have made it shorter. Bye.